Freilichen Purim, Ephraim Schwartz here, just like the good old days, nice and big. I was scared that I wouldn't have enough room for my Purim Suda, so of course we had to go back to the old Rabbi Schwartz, bigger and better than ever. And Baruch Hashem, we've had a lot to drink this Purim, not much to eat, but enough to make me feel full. And I just want to share with you an incredible thought that I came to this Purim. And if it doesn't make sense, that's probably because I'm not so coherent as usual. But just an incredible idea. You know, we here in Eretz Yisrael, we take for granted Purim. You know, you think about it a little bit, it's a chutznik. It's a diaspora holiday, right? It's Persia, it's Lakewood, it's Borough Park. It's all the people that aren't Zeichen to live in Eretz Yisrael, right? But really, we have to have a simcha of Eretz Yisrael over here. We have to have an appreciation of Eretz Yisrael. It is a holiday that takes place in exile, right? But the truth of the matter is, there's something else that's, of course, troubling about this Megillas Esther, the story of Purim, which everybody asks and everybody has their insights, which is that Hashem's name doesn't show up once in the Megillah. Why doesn't it show up? Everybody asks the question. Everybody has all types of insights and why this doesn't come up. And this year, by the Megillah reading, I just stood on something that's an incredible thing, because I think there's a mistake that everybody makes. Right? Everybody thinks that this is one of the Sifrei Kodesh, one of the holy books, but it's really not a sefer. Right? In fact, you know what it is? It's an igeres. It's a letter. It's a personal letter from Hashem to each and every Jew. When I write a letter to somebody, I don't write my name in it. I don't say Ephraim Schwartz did this, Ephraim Schwartz did that, Ephraim Schwartz did that. Right? You know who it's coming from. You looked at the letter, you saw the address, you saw where it came from, and that is what it is. It's a letter. So this is a letter from Hashem to each and every Jew. And what is this letter? What does the letter say? What's the message that Hashem is sending to every single Jew everywhere? So I'll tell you something incredible. You look at the first line. It says, "Vahi bimei Achashverosh." Who Achashverosh? Who? Achashverosh. Well, you just said that a second ago. I mean, I didn't drink that much that I don't know it is Achashverosh, because you just said that, right? So what does that mean, who Achashverosh? So the idea really is, it's incredible, is when I'm saying who Achashverosh, it's telling you that this is that Achashverosh. Who is that Achashverosh? Well, there is another Achashverosh that is mentioned. In fact, it's the same Achashverosh that is mentioned in the book of Ezra. And what is mentioned in the book of Ezra? An incredible idea. It tells us that the Jews, before Achashverosh, the king Cyrus, Koresh, allowed the Jews to go back and to rebuild the Beis HaMikdash. And the Jews come back and they start building the Beis HaMikdash. And you know what happens? All of a sudden, there's some Shomronim, there are people there that are Rishayim, that are wicked people, that go snitch and they send messages to Achashverosh to tell him that the Jews are rebelling against him and they should stop. And Achashverosh stops the entire building of the Beis HaMikdash. The once redemption is over. Terrible, terrible. By the way, you know who those people are that snitched to Achashverosh? We're told, incredible. It's the 10 sons of Haman. The 10 sons of Haman, those are the ones that sent the message back to Achashverosh. It all starts over there. And once you get that together, then all of a sudden things start to click in what the book of Megillah Esther is all about. You know what the book of Megillah Esther is about? It wasn't who Achashverosh, that Achashverosh that stopped the Jews from returning, that stopped the Jews from building the Beis HaMikdash. Achashverosh says, you know what? You don't need a Beis HaMikdash anymore. You don't need Jerusalem anymore. You know what you need? We'll do it over here. We'll do it here in Crown Heights. We'll have a beautiful 770 building. We'll do it in Lakewood. We'll build these supermarkets like Evergreens and this and that. And you'll have pizza shops. And you have chinuch over here. You'll have education. You'll have it all. We'll bring you the vessels of the Beis HaMikdash and we'll bring them right here. And you guys can come and make your Beis HaMikdash over here in Persia, in Borough Park, in Lakewood, in Gateshead, wherever you want. Right? This is where it's all about. And that's how the story starts. The story starts off with that. And guess what? Hashem is sending you this letter to tell you this story, that you know what happens when you fall into those ways? Then there will come up a Haman. The father of this person isn't just happy with you not getting to Yerushalayim. He wants to wipe you out entirely. The first process is disconnecting you from Eretz Yisrael. And then you know what he's going to do? Lahashmid, ulahare, ula'abed, nashim vetav, minavad zaken, right? Everybody's going to be wiped out. There will not be one Jew left. That's the real agenda. The real agenda is that they're going to go ahead and start wiping, they're going to start killing, and this happens throughout our goals. Whenever Jews get together, they didn't read this letter that Hashem sends us, Igeres of Purim, every single year that we have to read, to understand and to realize that this is what we are missing. This is what we don't have. Right? There'll come up a guy named Haman or Putin, right, who has Aglakark, who has, however you pronounce that word, right? He's a Russian. Guy's a billionaire. He has everybody in the world bowing to him. But there's one stinking Jew in Ukraine named Zelensky that doesn't bow to him. So you know what he's going to do? He's going to wipe out the whole Ukraine. He'll make a war on all of them, because if there's one Jew that doesn't bow to him, he's going to go and kill them. And the Ukrainians are going to fight back. I mean, I haven't seen Ukrainians fight like this since they killed my great-grandparents, right? Since they killed all of our great-great-grandparents. I mean, this is like, this brings out the worst in the Ukrainians, right? And he's going to kill them, and he's going to make a war. This is what we're talking about. And at the end of the day, what happened? The Jews and Queen Esther says, it's not enough to kill Haman, right? Amalek. But we have to hang the 10 sons of Haman. And it's incredible, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Who cares? You want to kill Hitler, I understand. But do you have to have Nebuchadnezzar's poor 10 children for? No, because those are the ones that started the whole thing. And the story of Purim ends with us hanging the 10 sons of Haman again and again. So every Jew will see, this is the problem. This is where it all ends. That's what the story of Purim is. When we're going we're called Yehudim. Nowhere else are we called Yehudim, because we have to connect to Yehuda, connect to Yerushalayim, connect to the Beis HaMikdash. That's what the holiday of Purim is all about. What an incredible idea. This is the letter, the Igeres. Hashem's name doesn't appear in it because it's all about Eretz Yisrael. It's all about coming here. So once we do that, once we go ahead and appreciate and we drink ad deloya, that we forget everything else that we think that we're comfortable with, and we come back, that's when we'll see the simcha. That's when then the Yehudim will return to Eretz Yisrael. I want to wish you all a happy Purim, a freilichen Purim. Enjoy, get geschmack, and Amir Hashem. It is a pleasure seeing you. Hi, Mom. Love you. Bye.